A drive-through downtown Dallas, and it seems like everywhere you look these days, there's an orange, green, or a yellow bike. Well, heck, one of our staffers says he's seen one sitting on a sidewalk along Reunion Boulevard for days. So we had a lot of questions about them, and so did our David Schechter. Tonight, he verifies.
Bike sharing. It used to be a pretty orderly affair. Most cities do it like Fort Worth does it. You rent at one station and return to another station. Now, a couple of cities in America are being invaded by colorful, stationless bikes.
What I want to know is, how does this all work? Like, how do you get the bike? Where do you put the bike back? How much does it cost? Is it comfortable?
In Dallas, there are 3 companies. All of them run through apps. Spin is orange, V-Bike is silver, and Lime Bike is green.
So what I want to do now is see how easy is it to find a bike, and then take that bike about 1.5 miles from here and grab some lunch.
All the bikes have GPS, so you can locate them by looking at the map, but that doesn't mean you can always find them.
There's a bike right here. Do you see a bike here? I don't see a bike. I bet you someone's got it inside. So there's a V-Bike over there. There's a V-Bike over there. And when you pop over to Lime, it says there's 2 Lime bikes over here too.
These things are designed so they're hard to steal. There's a lock on the back tire that you use your phone to open. And rides cost $1 an hour.
Booyah! Ha ha! We got a bike. It feels like I'm riding my little sister's bike.
On the V-Bike, you can't adjust the seat, and it only has 1 gear, which kind of sucks right now.
I didn't realize this was a hill. All these years of living here, I thought this was flat. Woo! Is it lockable? Can we lock it? I guess I'm done.
Okay, we're gonna take our much-needed lunch break now. Stationless bike sharing is an idea that comes from China. It is so popular there that sometimes the sidewalks look like bicycle dumping grounds. V-Bikes is based in Garland, Texas. They brought the idea here from China, which is also where their bikes are made, and all they need now are pedals.
We try to build this for safety and for low maintenance. And then what you do is, this has to be straight and this turns. This actually turns.
Okay, so just get it straight and then turn.
Yeah, then you got to turn that part.
I kicked this bike's butt.
There you go. You're hired.
I got it.
Get him an application.
Lami Rashidi says the company has agreements with 30 properties, mostly apartments. So each bike originates from one of those properties, and the company says it will continually bring bikes back.
Micah says, what is being done to keep these bikes from littering sidewalks and pathways? I see them strewn almost every block of East Dallas.
This is not our product. It's Lime Bike and Spin.
Actually, we saw bikes of all colors blocking some sidewalks. V-Bike says it will come fetch abandoned bikes after 5 days, unless they get a complaint before that.
With all of your bikes, and the Lime bikes, and the Spin bikes, do you think there's too many bikes?
No, actually, we need more.
V-Bikes says it has introduced 2,000 bikes to the DFW area. They want 10,000.
Lunch is now over, and we're gonna ride back. The first thing I'd like to tell you about this bike is that it's technically not here.
Now we're checking out Spin and Lime Bike.
So it's taking my money, but this bike doesn't work.
This bike was reserved, and 2 more we couldn't open.
Yes.
The 3rd time's a charm, and we're back on the road. Spin and Lime both have an adjustable seat and 3 gears. Lime was my favorite.
This bike is just very solid.
Now I'm talking to Dr. Shima Hamidi. She runs the Center for Transportation Equity at the University of Texas, Arlington. While bikes from docking stations are typically for recreation, she says these bikes could be more functional and part of a larger transportation system.
They can be a game changer if they are planned in the right way.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're actually being planned at all. Not in Dallas, there was no plan.
Not in Dallas. That could be a potential issue.
In fact, when the bikes showed up, Dallas had no rules about what the companies should be responsible for, and it still doesn't. Shima says cities need to tell companies what kind of behavior they expect and how many bikes should be on the streets.
The cities should hold the bike companies accountable to take care of that.
Depends on the agreements, but in other cases that I've been studying, yes, that's the responsibility of the bike companies.
So what did we learn about stationless bike sharing? Well, bikes are affordable, fairly easy to find and to use. There's the potential for bikes to clog up city sidewalks, and there are currently no city rules about how bike sharing companies should operate. Got something you want verified? Send me an email.